Okay, I got a bunch of books here, mainly because I went to a store that's really out of my area, but every now and then they'll do like half off sales. It's been probably about a year since I've been to one. They really haven't had anything exciting because they tend to do the half off sales kind of on a regular basis. So obviously it gets picked through pretty regularly at the store. But I had time, I had a free day, I hadn't been in a year, so I figured, hey, I'm gonna go, I'll check it out, and I'll see what I can find. So I haven't rebagged or boarded on any of these. They still have the price tags on them, so they're half on the price tags. But out of this particular store that I went to, this is my favorite one. Weird War Tales number 101. It cost me $7, half of 14. This is the first appearance of GI Robot. Hey, you never know with James Gunn what's going on. I found out about this character maybe a couple months ago. Kind of been looking for this book at a decent price and was happy to get it at $7. The only Invincible comic that they had in the back issue bins, number 56 for $2. Hey, why not? Superman and Savage Dragon. I don't know. I always like the books where they put, where they combine titles. I don't know. I thought it was cool. For $3, why not? For $3, I figured I might already have this one, but just in case you don't, and it's a newsstand. First appearance of Cap Wolf. Yeah, okay, why not? It was $3. Superman and the Authority number 1, $3, which is $2 less than cover price. But it's kind of hey, you never know with the Superman and Authority. They're going to be in Superman Legacy. Apparently, Authority is going to be in it. So I figured, hey, why not get the ones where they're self-titled, that sort of thing. This is probably my second favorite book I found after Weird War Tales. I found this book, Spider-Man 2099 meets Spider-Man for $3. Can't go wrong. The way Spider-Man, Spider-Verse these days is going on. I figured it was a good buy. Also picked up FF number 1, the second print. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty cool. That was $3.75. Okay, why not? Check it out. Add to the collection. It was cheap enough. This one I've been kind of wanting. I found a low grade one in a dollar bin. It's a newer comic. It's probably it might even be from 2023. But I believe it's the last issue in this particular volume of Amazing Spider-Man. And it's like the first appearance of, obviously, another Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's fighting Spider-Man. But I don't know, for $3.75, which is probably less than cover as well. I was like, oh, why not? Yeah, $5.99 cover price, so I got it for $3.75. So, I don't know. I figured, why not? I'll get it, add it to the collection. Probably need to upgrade this one. It's not in quite of the condition I like, but for $2, it's a good placeholder. Spectacular Spider-Man 263, just the final issue in the run, $2. Why not? I found a lot of $2 books. FF number 16. It's the first appearance of some sort of group. I can't even remember it right now, but I remember looking back thinking, oh, that's kind of cool. And I have White Tiger number 1, but I figured, why not work on the run? So I got number 2. I got number 3. I need to find number 4, which they did not have, but it's on the list. So I gotta get White Tiger number 4 somewhere. But I got number 5 and number 6, all for $2 a piece. So I figured that was a good buy. Why not? And I've been wanting to read some Superman comics. And, you know, when you're going around trying to figure out what's a good story to read, I came across this storyline with Jeff Johns and Brainiac and stuff. So I was like, $2 a piece. It might be fun to read. I can read it and check it out. So Action Comics 866, 867, 868, 869. It's funny when I took it up to the front, the guy's like, "Too bad this isn't the beer variant," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know. That's one of those ones that just stuck in my brain that I've been looking for like 10 years. I've never seen it in the wild ever." And 870. So that'll be a fun Superman Brainiac storyline to read. I'll figure it out if it's any good. I recently discovered that some, not all, of these USA Avengers hero titles can kind of go for some money. This one appears that it might be. It's white. We're back on the White Tiger theme. $375. I was like, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Firestorm 24, first appearance of Blue Devil for $2. Can't go wrong. New Mutants number 4, just a Josh Middleton cover. Kind of cool. I'm specking a little bit on Mr. Terrific. This is his first self-titled series with James Gunn and Mr. Terrific. It's been cast, that sort of thing. They had 2 of them. $2.50 a piece. I figured you can't go wrong with that. I like collecting these Citizen Kang sets. So this is part 1. It was $2.50. Okay, I'll add it to the collection. I think recently, this is probably an upgrade for me. I probably paid like $7 or $8 for it, but now I got it for $3. Peter Parker, Spider-Man Annual number 4. This is the first appearance of the character who becomes the Goblin Queen. Okay, and it's a newsstand. So I was like, okay, why not? $3, I'll get it. Daredevil 11, this is the Defenders variant. And being a Defenders variant, we have, this is the first appearance of Muse, but Muse is kind of hot. He's rumored to be in the upcoming Daredevil TV show. But this is not the standard cover. This is the Defenders variant cover. But it's still his first appearance. It was $3 with the way Muse is going. I know this isn't the one people look for, but what the heck, why not? And I don't know. When I see this book cheap enough, I just can't say no. DC Comics presents 52. First appearance of Ambush Bug. One of those things. Ghost Rider 80. $2. I think it goes to like 93. But I don't know, $2 Ghost Rider, kind of close to the end. Why not? And the last one I got from the store was this one, 5 Ronin Punisher. It was just $2. The 5 Ronins are kind of cool. And that was a cool cover. So I was like, I'll get that one. I got one more to show you from the store. So this is not as exciting as you think. Obviously, Runaways is not as exciting as it used to be. This is the first appearance of Runaways number 1. I found it, off to the side right there in one of the boxes, and I took it to the front, didn't have a price on it, and I'm like, how much is it? And I'm thinking, hey, if it's under $20, I might get it. And he was like, well, and this is the one I think it is. The cover's detached. So it was detached, and the guy's like, you can have it for $2. I was like, okay, throw it in there. So it's a detached cover, but whatever. I figured I'd get it, and why not? So that's not really as exciting as I was hoping. So that is what I got from that sale. As you see, nothing really exciting or anything jumps out at you. It's more fun just to search and try to find stuff, but it's not. I'll probably go in another year when they, when they have another sale going on, because it's definitely out of the area. But one of those things. But it was fun. I had a good afternoon. Okay, so now we are back to the local stores and what I've been able to find in the local stores. And it's funny the way. I have a pile here, and usually I like trying to mix it up with stuff I like and stuff I find it's a good deal that would be for stock or inventory or flip or trade and stuff like that. this whole pile, all for the collection. I'm just finding stuff for the collection. So you'll pay a little bit more for stuff in the collection, and you'll pay a little bit less for stuff you want to flip, because you got to have that profit margin in it, and it just hasn't been there. But I'm finding good deals on stuff I like. So that's what's going on here. So anyways, we'll start off with Star Trek Lower Decks #1. I do enjoy a good Star Trek show. I do enjoy this show. Actually, I think a couple weeks ago, they had the crossover with Strange New Worlds, where they have live action versions of these characters went into that show. It was good. This is a fun show. If you're into Star Trek and you just want a fun show, this is definitely one to watch. It's a #1. It was cover price, which is $6.99, which is kind of a lot. But I really like the show. I really wanted it. It was cover price. I got it. Here's one that recently has been getting some steam because of Ryan Reynolds. I guess he's going to produce a new cartoon with these guys. But it's classic 90s. I grew up in the 90s. I remember the show. I don't know. I saw it. It was $15, which is about what it goes for. It was high grade. Okay, I'll get it. Here is an eBay purchase. The main thing with this, I've been wanting this one for for years, and I always this is another one probably I've been looking for 5+ years. I always felt I could find it in the wild, and I have never seen it. In all the stores I've gone to, anywhere I go, I've never seen it out there for any price. So there's like an auction. I think I did it where it was like $20, deliver, taxes, everything to you. So I think I got it for under 20, which is a good price. This is X-23 #1, the second print. So finally happy to add that to collection. It's one of those ones that I can finally cross off. It's one of those ones you just look and look and look and look. You can't find it. You're like, forget it. I'll just buy it on eBay if I find the prices right. And I did. So, with eBay too, you just got to be patient, because, the buy it nows are more than that. You just kind of got to wait for the right auction or the right buy it now to make it work. Found me a first Dogpool. So Deadpool Corpse #3, first appearance of Dogpool. Kind of excited about that. Everyone loves their dogs. And apparently he's rumored to be in Deadpool 3, but who knows? But I was happy to find that one for cover price and add it to the collection. Here is another one I have been wanting ever since I found out about it. We have the She-Hulk TV show coming up, and I was like, oh, okay. And this book game scheme, because it's the first time She-Hulk met, regular Hulk. And people are asking like $30, $40, $50, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way. No way. And I was at my a local comic book store, and they had it for $10, and I was like, yes, that is a price I'm willing to pay for this book to add to my collection. So this time, patient paid off. I was happy to get it. It's a nice grade, nice everything. $10. Happy to add that. Here's what, sometimes you're just looking in it and you're like, that seems like a low price. But so this is all new Wolverine #20. We have Gabby the Honey Badger on the cover. We have X-23, and it's a 1 in 10 variant. I bought it for $8. People are asking for more. They seem to be going for more. I'm not really sure what I would get for it, but I could definitely get more than $8 for it. I saw it. I like a good deal. I like, obviously, X-23. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll get it. That's cool. So, all new Wolverine, #20, the 1 in 10 variant. Got it for $8. The other day, I was sharing how I bought Wonder Woman, I think it was 201, and, I've kind of found out about these characters. I'm not gonna say his name right, but I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So Favard and the Gray Mouser, who knows? I don't know. But they were made that first appearance in Wonder Woman. If you remember, it's like the Sword of Sorcery, that they're the characters in those. And in the 90s, they had this miniseries. And I'm like, oh, that 90s miniseries is pretty cool. Let me be on the lookout for it, and if I ever see it, I'll get it. And I just happened to be going through the sets at this one store, and I'm going through it, and a lot of it's not like, okay, not interested, not interested, not interested. And I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, they have the set, so they got all 4 comics, 1, 2, 3, and 4 for $15 total. So that was super cool. I'm gonna check this one out. This is actually on the read list. Read carefully because you want to keep it in the collection. But super happy to get 1, 2, 3, and 4 of this series. I'm gonna check it out. So I don't know. Super happy to add that to the collection. Recently, this was kind of a thing. The Last Ronin, Lost Years. It's a newer book. A couple first appearances. We'll see if they ever turn into anything. And speaking of new books, I usually don't show new books if I get new books, but I wanted to just share an observation that I've seen when it comes to new books. So, new books come out on Wednesday. I got this book on Thursday. It's a Scarlet Witch, number 7, first appearance of Hexfinder. Hexfinder's on the cover. This is a 1 in 10 variant. A year ago, 2 years ago, 20, 21, 22, you go to my comic book stores on Thursday, the day after, all the variants are gone, every single one. So it seems that, and this book would have been, it's a first appearance, 1 in 10 variant, like a $30, $40 book out the gate just because of what's going on. Obviously, it's not like that anymore. I can pick this up the next day. Heck, my store only wanted $8 for it, and it's a $4 cover price. And I figured, well, it's a first appearance, 1 in 10 variant. She's on the cover. That's kind of cool. I'll get it. So it's more of, I think, obviously, the market is settling down, thank goodness, because I can now buy stuff at a reasonable price that I like. So hopefully it'll stay this way than getting all crazy like it was. But I really should look into maybe buying some keys because they're definitely down compared to they were a couple years ago, and it might be a good time to add them to the collection. But anyways, Scarlet Witch, number 7, first appearance of Hexfinder. Okay, why not? Doom Patrol number 70. I got this one for $2. In my travels of just reading about comics and stuff and trying to figure out what to look for next, this made the list because based on what I've been able to find out in this story, it's the first appearance of a transgender superhero. There's been other transgender characters in comics before this, but this is the first appearance of a transgender superhero. So I'm like, I can't even remember the name. But I was like, that's cool. If I see it cheap enough, at least it's something I can dig for and look for, and I think it's cool, and I'll add to the collection just for the historical significance. So I think it is, based on what I was able to find, Doom Patrol number 70. It's kind of a funny photo cover anyway. So it's not this. The cover doesn't like, oh my God, this is awesome. But I just thought it was something to look for. And actually, it was a little harder than I thought because I went to a couple stores. I'm going through Doom Patrol, and they had a bunch of these DC Vertigo series. And I'm thinking, okay, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, because, 68, 69, 71. I was like, holy crap. I mean, that happened like at 2 or 3 other stores before I looked at this one store and they had it there. So super happy to add that to the collection. For cover price, I'll have FOMO for cover price. Daredevil number 14. This is the first cover appearance of the Muse. So, I don't know. It's a cool cover. Muse is kind of a thing for, $4. Okay. I'll get it. This next book is probably one of my more favorite books that I found. I do like a good last issue. Lone Wolf and Cub last issue. $25. which is definitely a fair price for that book. Not what it goes for, but I wanted it. Again, this is kind of where I'm coming from. I'm finding good deals on books I want for the collection, but I couldn't buy this for $25 and then flip it. It just doesn't exist that way. But I can buy it for $25, enjoy it, and it's in my collection, I'm happy. So that's why most of my local comic book store shops purchases are books I want, and I'm happy to add them to the collection. So Lone Wolf and Cub, number 45, last issue in the run. Happy to get that. Staying on the last issue in the run theme, as you can see, this is the last issue in this run. Flash 350. It's in the collection, so happy to add that one. I'm still doing some Authority spec, obviously. Found number 3. That's on the list of Authority stuff I was looking for. So I want to say that was like $5, which is fine for something I needed to add to the collection. This was a gift from one of my comic book friends. Brian, thank you. It was, he knows I like the, I don't know, the odds and ends and the little different ones to look for. So this is Spectacular Spider-Man 156. This is the JCPenney second print. So I'm still trying to figure out more, and you know, that list is kind of hard to keep in mind and look for. But when I see it and I know it's there, I like getting them. So he's like, oh, I found one. I was like, okay, I'll take it. So thank you for the gift. Happy to add that to the collection. What else we got here? Got me the Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday. It's still sealed. I think this might be one of the, like an early appearance of Jason, maybe his first, along with maybe another one. I don't really remember, but it's still sealed. It was cool. It was $10. I was like, I kind of want it, so I got it. And I also got Immortal Hulk number 7. This is the error one where instead of Cap being all blue on the inside, one of the pages, it's like red. He's like red instead of blue. So I was like, oh, that's the error. I'll, you know, for cover, I think it was cover price, and I got to open it and confirm it was the error. So I was able to do that. And when I bought this one at this one store, they had like buy one get one. And I was trying to figure out what to put with it, and because they didn't really have anything else I wanted. But I was like, oh, I'll get a Strange Academy, why not? I mean, it's not worth anything anyway, but I basically got that for cover and that for free. So that's what I got there. So it's been productive since my last video. I need to, now we're starting from scratch again for the next video. But I appreciate you guys watching, and this is what I've been up to since the last time I shared. Thank you, and be on the lookout for my next one.